Welcome to Michigan Time. I'm your host, Jackie Berger, and boy, do we have a great show for you tonight. But first, did you hear about this? An 104-year-old woman was arrested in Bristol, England Wednesday night. According to the reports, getting arrested was on the woman's bucket list. She was going to be sentenced to life for the offense, but she didn't even make it to the police station. Just across the border in Ireland, the Irish Prime Minister met with Vice President and human mayonnaise tub come to life, Mike Pence. Dinner may have been a bit awkward for the Pences when they had to eat with the Prime Minister and his partner, a man. But luckily, they did end up finding one thing in common. They both don't eat out. In other political asshole news, the walking spicy Pepto-Bismol bottle, yep, you know who I'm talking about, Donald Trump. He harassed late Senator John McCain over his war record and said he should be thanked for giving the senator a state funeral. It's time to move on, said John McCain's ghost. Did you guys see this? No, because no one saw this, but there was an asteroid that exploded over Earth last Wednesday with the force of 10,000 atomic bombs. But that's nothing compared to the icy comet that's about to explode all over Uranus. Speaking of getting wrecked, there's a movement to allow 16-year-olds to vote in the 2020 election. The movement is being led by Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. The Congresswoman talked to some of the 16-year-olds about the plan. Said the Congresswoman, "Yas, the plan is like totes lit, and that's the T, hashtag Riverdale." Doing a little Riverdale joke there for the youngsters. Former president and soon-to-be star of the Great British Bake Off, Barack Obama, yeah, he's got the free time to do so. He can do whatever he pleases now. He released his March Madness bracket on Thursday, putting Michigan in the Final Four. Now, I mean, I don't know if we can really trust his bracket, considering his personal biases, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hashtag Sasha Obama, come to U of M because it's a great school. Also, if you're out there, Sasha, come to Michigan. I'll give you my fake. Of course, March Madness isn't the only tournament that's occupying the minds of Michigan students this week. We also have our own Michigan Meme Madness tournament happening. Let's turn it over to our very own Richard and Justin. Guys, what do you have for us?
This year at Michigan Time, we've created a whole new competition, Michigan Meme Madness. What meme will outlast all the others to claim the title of Maddest Meme? Let's get to the competition. Let's see which meme won this category.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I thought we were just gonna decide like which meme was better. I didn't know we were doing a vote.
Should we just decide before we change categories? Like,
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably decide right now.
All right. You want to do yours?
This is all big.
I'm really about this one.
Okay. No. What we should do is, and the winner is, and then it goes up on the screen.
Oh, so we just
Yeah.
pick it. We don't even. I got you.
We don't
I got
actually
you.
pick it now.
All right. So then.
Yeah. And then.
Yeah.
I just said that, so now we can. Whenever I'm out with my MSU friends, now I don't know if you can really call them friends because they go to MSU, but whenever I'm out with them, I make sure to brag about my SAT score because, of course, what else can you brag about?
Right. Richard apparently got a 20 on his SATs.
That's right, kids.
Richard,
Cool.
you know Rick's is a bar. It doesn't mean your dorm.
But like,
People don't call you Rick. People don't. You've been trying to make it happen.
When people come
No, it
over, they're
doesn't.
like, "Wow, I can't wait to go to Rick."
Nope. That's not what they mean.
Yeah, I was trying to send my nudes to my fake girlfriend, right? And then the M wireless cut out, and it all went to waste. It was quite a sad day for everyone when
and I was
M
trying to
wireless went out.
run Richard's fake girlfriend's Instagram account, but you know that's the way the cookie crumbles.
So we got me on the weekend. Wow, it's like a dragon. You know. Oh, I definitely see myself as a dragon, and I always feel like a dragon person in a way. The dragon slayer, if you will.
Okay. Moving on. Personal choice.
But Justin, you have to understand, like, we're friends, right?
Cut.
And you know me, I'm all about fun. Come to Rick's.
That's why. Yep.
my room.
That's why everyone goes to Rick's. Yep. Definitely.
Personally, I totally relate with this meme. I'm not gonna be an engineer because I'm not smart enough, but I definitely am waiting for sex. Not out of choice, just, you know. Personally, I don't see the problem with Mason Hall bathrooms. I find they're a very nice place to go to the bathroom. I've had a few good poops in there. How about you, Justin?
Personally, I cannot say that I have pooped in the Mason Hall bathroom.
Very
But
interesting. I thought people.
Richard, I thought we said we weren't gonna put your memes in here.
You don't like my memes?
Nobody does. That's
But,
why
like-
you were kicked from the group yesterday.
That's
All right,
what
so
happened?
the winner.
Well, that does it for me and Justin. Have a super day.
And go to Rick's. All right.
How was that?
That was interesting. We're gonna do a lot of editing to that.
Yeah.
We're just gonna cut out a lot of the boring stuff and just make it all about Richard, I think.
How was that?
Great job, guys. Now, going back to my life and my love, Barack Obama, he released his March Madness tournament to the bracket just last week, which means we're now allowed to start talking about this. Truth be told, I don't really know much about March Madness because I'm 5 feet tall, so basketball was not really my specialty growing up. Actually, I'm Jewish, so really no sport was my specialty growing up. But basketball especially, not really my forte. However, let's take a minute to really talk about what March Madness means. Last year, the NCAA raised over $1 billion through the annual tournament, and under NCAA guidelines, athletes were forced to live in Fire Festival-like conditions. Yikes. This brings up a really good point, though, on whether student athletes should have the right to some of the profit that their talent rakes in. Now, some people say that athletes are already being paid through scholarship and access to higher education. Others, however, say that the work they put in is equivalent to a full-time job at Amazon, where conveniently enough, they're paid just like the employees at Amazon. Nothing. Yeah, that's right, Jeff Bezos. I'm coming for you, you slimy, sneaky, bald-headed lizard person. And if you're stopping me right now to say, Jackie, wait a minute, wait, you're being redundant because all lizards are bald, clearly you haven't seen all lizards. Anyway, where were we talking about? Oh, right, we were talking about student athletes and how sometimes their sport can get in the way of them receiving their education, especially when they're constantly traveling for games to serve their school. Take the March Madness bracket as an example. Student basketball players miss so much school traveling for the series of games. Well, Michigan basketball players spend a lot of time traveling during the tournament. I don't know if the same can be said for Ohio State players, though. In order to give us insight on this topic, Michigan Time welcomes our very own student-athlete correspondent, Dash Sanders III.
What's up, Jackie?
Thank you for being on the show, Dash. Thank you. I'll admit, I didn't know that you were also a student-athlete in your spare time while at Michigan Time. So what sport do you play?
Oh yeah, you know, I play some football like all the time, you know, just like kicking and throwing and passing and tackling and kicking.
Are you sure you play football right now? You're positive about that?
Yeah, why?
Oh, nothing. What position do you play? Are you like the water boy or...
Water boy. I'm the defensive lineman.
Wait a minute. Okay, Dash, I have a lot of trouble believing that you're a defensive lineman on the football team.
I am, really. Take a look at the snap. Here's a pic of me and my best friends growing up.
Okay, Dash, that's just a Photoshop picture of you and Michael Jordan. Did Michael Jordan even play football? His career gets a little hazy after he tried his hand at baseball, but...
Okay, don't look at Michael Jordan. Look over there. That's Eli Manning. You know, we're good pals. We played in high school together.
He's like 20 years older than you. Dash, did your parents Photoshop this and send this along to the football team with a large bribe to make sure you got a spot in the school?
Mom, I think they're on to us. Send more money, please.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, you snubby rich kid. Wow, I didn't think that Dash was one of the kids involved in the great college admissions scandal of 2019. In case you haven't kept up with the news in the past 2 weeks, it's been discovered that parents bribe universities to get their kids in. Shocking, I know. Who would have thought? The real shock, though, comes from the lengths these parents go. Of course, if you're concerned that perhaps your parents bribed your university to gain you a spot, there is a way to find out what college admissions officers said about you. I think this is probably a great time to bring it to our sponsors. The Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, also known as FERPA. Not sure if you were admitted into college by posing as a fake athlete or having a mom who was a 90s sitcom star? Try FERPA. Side effects of FERPA may include a lowered self-esteem and the arrest of your parents. Find out through your university's admission website if filling out a FERPA claim is right for you. Well, that has been all for Michigan Time this week. I'm Jackie Berger, and I wish you all a great night.